Jamie Oliver sits down with Rosaline Pichardo, founder of Operation Save Our City, to discuss how she is trying to stop the violence in Philadelphia and its surrounding areas. Welcome to the studio, Jamie and Rosaline.
Thank you, Sheila. Philadelphia's activist and founder of Operation Save Our Cities, Rosaline Roz, created a volunteer organization that supports homicide families in the time of need. Other activists and community outreach organizers have given her applauses for her activism here in our community. In 2022, Roz was invited to witness the president signed a bipartisan gun control bill. She has suffered tragedies in her life due to gun violence, from surviving an attempt on her own life to losing both her boyfriend and brother to murder, as well as losing her twin sister to suicide. Roz has taken her tragedies and used it to drive her activism here in Philadelphia and the surrounding areas. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us how your organization helps the family in needs here in Philadelphia?
Yes, so we support families on solving murders. There's a lot of things that we do to help get the word out when it comes to awareness and $20,000 reward and really like walking the beat wherever the murder happened. So we ask a lot of questions. We do a lot of rallies. We support families if they need help with burials. So many different things that we support families. I also worked at one of the busiest trauma centers in Philly, so I'm able to support families that way too.
Nice. What are the areas in Philadelphia your organization is primarily focusing on?
So we're all over Philly. However, Kensington, the 19134 zip code, has an uptick in violence, so that seems to be my primary location now, currently, and because I live there too. So between the opiate crisis and the gun violence, it seemed to go hand in hand, so that seems to be my target area right now.
How are you guys helping the DEA sponsor drug education programs for at-risk youth?
So the DEA started a program, including myself in this program, the first ever in the DEA Foundation, where they allow a harm reductionist to be part of their programming. I was introduced to the space after reversing over 2,000 overdoses. Nice. And just teaching people how to reverse an overdose, but also bring awareness within the community and what it looks like in the setting with the youth. A lot of the kids that I work with have like parents who are in active addiction, so we know that the war on drugs is not a thing. Mm-hmm. So we literally have to meet people exactly where they are, whether it's the people who are living on the street, but also people who are living at home who has like a parent who's in active addiction. So we can't like say this is the end, the war on drugs. There's no such thing. Yeah. So, there I am working with the DEA, who knew? But yeah.
I could dig it. Since you started your organization, have you seen a difference in the communities that you've been focusing on?
Well, you can't really put a number or anything or like the amount of folks, but what I can say is navigating through systems like homicide and suicide that families don't even expect. They don't even know where to start. So being able to navigate that system and show them, how to even get to the ME's office and all of those things. So it's hard to put a number on it, but I can say it's been a lot of families affected by homicide. Currently, we have 100 homicides in Philly, and the rate that we're going to supersede 500. So I'm hoping that we can be more effective.
For the last question, what can a person like myself, how can we help out, and who can we contact to help in your organization?
So my role is to really, one, train folks on how to administer Narcan, two, how to stop the bleed if someone is stabbed or shot. So how do I teach folks in the community to do those things? Because it's going to happen, unfortunately. So how do we save a life before they get to the ER? How can we stop the bleed? So they can reach me at 856-745-6045 or at operationsaveourcity@gmail.com.
Okay. I'm going to sneak one in right before we quit, okay?
No worries.
So I did a little research, and I saw that you produced a documentary called Hello Sunshine. Can you briefly tell us a little bit about it since we have time?
So Hello Sunshine is a documentary that I was a part of. Joe Quent is the producer, and Nancy Bargan is the executive producer. And it just really shows the life of an activist and an advocate, and as a survivor, and what that looks like for me, and how I decided to turn pain into power and not be the one that, there's the saying that people says that hurt people, and I didn't want to be that person that hurt anybody. And I also wanted to reduce stigma with those in active addiction. So I just started calling people Sunshine because I didn't know anyone's name.
Got you.
And for many years, that's just what it was. You know, if I don't know you, you're in active addiction, and I see you the way that I'm going to address you. It's like, hey, Sunshine, how can I help you? So that was it, you know.
That was nice.
That was the name.
Oh, I really appreciate that. I wanted to say thank you for stopping by Philly Voices and just shedding a little light on your organization. And I hope to talk to you soon.
Yep, will do.